All right. We've started
Hello?
filming this. We might just use this one. We're not really sure. Hi,
Let's just start
Basia.
over.
Dear
Start
Basia.
Hello.
It's still Monday, and we're still filming late. I picked up Emmeline at 10:30 p.m. on Friday night.
Yeah.
And then Saturday was really busy.
And Sunday is a work day.
Yeah.
For this
family. Sunday is not our day of rest.
Monday is the day
Monday
of
is
rest.
the day of rest in this house, unless you're me and have to go to work.
If you're me, you have no work to do.
You're on vacation.
January the 3rd.
I feel like you've done your fair share of work this semester in more ways
tell
than one.
me about it.
One is not wearing her leg brace anymore. You probably can't tell,
cannot notice, but I am not.
no leg brace.
And it bends.
It bends entirely. She can put weight on it now.
I know.
She can't do both at the same time,
I'm a new woman.
but she's working on it.
Yeah.
We were going to talk to you about literary siblings in fiction.
Literature.
Yeah, literature, but also like movies and television.
Yes.
Which really spun
Yes.
from our love of the Weasley siblings, but specifically because Supergirl
Currently, our love
has
of
been
the Danvers
amazing.
Sisters.
The Danvers Sisters are
And
fabulous.
representing
Us.
for the sisters.
It's just there aren't enough sisters in literature, quite frankly. Like
There aren't.
I've never seen our sibling relationships like represented well.
I can't think of one.
Siblings are great. 9 times out of 10.
Let's talk about the Weasleys. Which Weasley would you be?
Jenny or Fred.
Obvious.
I feel like I would be one of the twins, or I would be Jenny.
Let's be honest, I would be Percy.
You are Percy.
I'm just kidding. I would not.
You could be Bill.
I would be Percy
would
in
totally
the
be
sense that I
Belle.
would go to work for the ministry, but not in the sense that I would betray my family. And
You would totally be Bill.
Bill
Was cool.
was hot.
Yes.
I like Jenny though. I like that she.
Jenny, you could be fierce like Jenny.
I like her because she's very independent and she practiced Quidditch by herself for a really long
She's
time
so
just
cool.
to make the team.
Sibs. And I love that Percy's kind of a tool, but comes around.
Yeah,
The Weasley twins,
he's there when
I
it
really
counts.
love the Weasley twins' relationship with Jenny. And Ron and Jenny, but especially the twins and Jenny. Because I feel like
Fred
the
and
twins and
George.
Jenny are like cut from the same cloth.
They are. They're funny, fierce.
Like, and the twins are the ones that like figure out. I mean, they're shocked when Hermione tells them that Jenny's been stealing their brooms, but they're also like, oh, of course she was.
Yeah.
Wrinkle in Time's
Meg
and Charles Wallace.
Yes. Go on some kick-ass adventures.
Love some kick-ass adventures with
Yeah.
siblings.
How come we don't go on cool adventures? Why isn't there anything supernatural in our life?
Bosch and I are working on that.
Come on. I want to go on an adventure. I need to find my Gansey.
Emmeline just finished reading the Raven
King.
Cycle, and she finished the Raven King at like 12:30 this morning. Texted
alone
me.
in my
Oh my
room.
god! But I'm like asleep,
Texting
half
Connor.
asleep in my room.
We can pass this off because Ronan has brothers.
Ronan has a brother.
It's fine. We can pass it off.
Gansey has a
And
sister.
come on, they're all kind of siblings. The part in the Raven King where Ronan, I can't exactly remember, but like he's going to find Gansey because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, if I can't save, he goes into the dream to find something to track Gansey because he's like, if I can't save my old family, maybe I can save my new one. And at that moment, I was like,
Henry and Blue and Gansey talking about going
Henry.
to that scene. You know the scene, Basha, the one where they're at the toga
know.
party and they're talking, and then
The
all of a sudden, and
toga
Gansey,
party.
and when Blue says, "Oh no, don't let his appearance fool you," you know, he'd backpack with us.
and then he felt so known.
And he felt so known, and I'm like, I know that feeling, and it's the best
Oh,
ever.
they're so cute.
Henry is my precious
I love
child.
Henry. I love him a lot, actually. I didn't think I was gonna like him as much as I do.
I know. I walked into that book being like, why? How is Henry going to be
I was
more than
like-
like that person with
I
a
was
throwaway
like,
line in book
what
3?
the
But
heck? I was like, why
he
are
was
you even? Why
the
is he
best
even in
edition
this book?
ever.
Like, what are you doing?
you could also count like Mara and the women of 300 Foxways.
Cal and Persephone.
Yeah, they're kind of like siblings.
they're siblings, except
'Cause
because
it's like-
Persephone dies.
yeah.
Not
But
to
like they
spoil
have
anything.
they have that whole thing going for them though. You
Yeah,
know?
they do.
Like the like bond of like almost like the 3 witches. You know, like the 3
Yeah.
or the 3 fates. Like
They are kind of like them. 3 is their strong number.
3 is a strong number. Thus we have Blue, Gansey, and Henry.
Yeah. So let's talk about
Siblings.
other ones, and not just.
So
I could talk
the
about
Danvers
the Raven
Sisters
Cycle
we've
forever.
loved because from Supergirl, and Basha, you've
Yes.
got to catch up on Supergirl as soon as you have it. It's been
Season
really
2,
good this season.
First of all, season 2 has been phenomenal. Like
it's been so much better than season 1.
Season 1 was so
Except
good.
I miss
but,
Cat
like,
Grant, but other than that, it's
season
perfect.
2.
It's just so good.
Oh my
But
gosh.
and the sisters, like, there's so much there's so much
so
like
much happens. I'm sure you've seen on
they're so
Tumblr
constantly
and Twitter,
like supportive of each other.
Oh.
And like they still get into misunderstandings
There's
and
this
disagreements.
one moment, you'll know what I'm talking about, where Alex thinks that Kara is disappointed in her.
Oh yeah.
But it turns out Kara is disappointed in herself for not for not having made Alex feel like she could have shared something with her.
Yeah.
And it was just the sweetest,
it was beautiful,
most beautiful moment of sibling ship.
Also, like that one moment from season 1 where they're like sitting and they're both miserable and like they're like eating giant containers of ice cream and then they go swap. Like honestly, that's me and Emmeline on the regular. Yeah. Especially if Stephanie's
that coffee caramel fudge, Ben and
like
Jerry's,
the non-dairy ones. Oh my gosh. So especially
or
if we get Steph in here, like there will be like 3 of them and we'll just all 3 like rotate.
That's true. And we'll be watching like trashy television.
Yes, and Chinese food. Emmeline is in love with Cara Danvers because she has an obsession with
pot stickers, which
I am
the best. Obsessed with. Like I
doesn't love pot
cannot
stickers
get enough. And like she's a girl after my own heart. I mean, for real.
Is it like the second episode of this season, which I still don't think you've watched any because it's always on at the same time as Gotham, which is why she hasn't watched it.
Oh,
but this episode, so it's when Superman is in there, right, for the first 2 episodes, and there's this team up between like the two. They have to team up in 2 different groups, so you have a Kryptonian in each group, right? So you've got Superman in one and Supergirl in the other.
And Alex
teams up with Supergirl, and it's like so Kara, and it's like the best sister fight sequence ever.
So badass.
It's so cool.
I
hope we get more of that. What are other good siblings?
I'm like blanking on every TV show I've ever seen in my
we were going to talk about the Haynes sisters because we love them.
Yes.
So that's so our big tradition every year is watching White Christmas for Christmas, which we just did on Saturday with Mom.
Yes.
And the Haynes sisters are a big part of that. Although Betty has her moment where she's being really dumb. I hate it when people are passive aggressive.
I hate when people don't communicate.
Our mom said one thing. So there's basically this part is when Betty thinks she understands something, but she obviously doesn't. But she also doesn't tell the guy why she's mad at him.
She doesn't tell him. She's just like all really snobby and
passively
she's like, I don't want to do this song with you. I'm going to leave. I'm going to New York.
She's
Bye.
Just awful. And then Mom just looks at us and she's like, girls, a man should always know why you're angry with him.
I was like, dang, the whole world is going to know why I'm angry with him. Seriously. They have an awesome like sibling like performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sisters. Oh, the Bennett sisters. We were going to talk. I remembered that because I was thinking of sisters, and I thought of Bride and Prejudice because I thought of No Life Without Wife. The
Bride
best
and Prejudice
song ever.
No life without wife. Pride and Prejudice.
So all of
all of them are siblings, but we only really care about Lizzie.
You know, it's interesting. I was thinking about it, Emma, because Emma is a story of siblings too, except it's a story about one of the brothers and one of the sisters whose other brother and sister are already married.
I haven't read.
Oh, you haven't read Emma, that's right. Don't worry, I'm going to fix this.
I saw Clueless.
Clueless is better anyway.
I love Clueless.
Clueless is fabulous.
Which is kind of a story about ex-step-siblings.
That aren't really step-siblings.
That turn out to be BF and GF. That's a weird way to put that.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Sense and Sensibility. Not Sense and Sensibility, as in, you know, the awful adaptation with the perfume thing. But like Sense, as in the Emma Thompson version, or the original novel.
Oh, Emma Thompson.
From Prada to Nada is a better adaptation than Sense and Sensibility.
From Prada to Nada. Solid.
It's quality stuff. It's got what's Alexa Vega in it.
I know.
Alexa Penvega now.
Alexa
I think.
Penavega.
No, it's not Pena.
Spy Kids though.
Spy Kids.
You know of Alexa Penavega.
I loved Spy Kids.
Wow, Spy Kids.
That was great. That was a good one. That's another like family adventure one.
Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Because I'm obsessed.
It's really good.
It's the funniest show I've ever seen in my life. I think it's better than Parks and Rec. Oh, I said it. My favorite is, you know, sometimes boys just have to be boys. You know he caused thousands of dollars in damages, right?
Skywalker siblings.
Obviously. How come Leia doesn't have a
lightsaber?
She needs one.
I like to think that Leia knows how to do the basics.
I'm sure she knows how to do it.
I mean, she's
amazing.
badass.
I'm excited
freaking general.
that Rey is
alive,
existing. Just glad she exists.
She's such a gem
as a character.
What are some other like Christmassy?
There's siblings in Love Actually. The Prime Minister, Hugh Grant.
Oh yeah, and his sister's Emma Thompson.
His sister Emma Thompson.
I'm noticing a theme with our love of Emma Thompson.
Also, his brother-in-law is Alan Rickman, who has an affair with. May he rest in peace.
Really sad. Thanks for nothing,
Do you know what's funny? Hugh Grant and the kid who played Sam, the drumming kid, was Emma Thompson, his sister-in-law's best friend's stepson.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Drumming kid who was in love with Joanna, the singer. They're actually second cousins.
Siblings in like Marvel stuff? I'm trying to think of
Marvel?
Kamala Khan, like in the comic books, like in Miss Marvel, has a brother. It's a really good sibling relationship. Like they have a really different sibling relationship. So their family is Muslim, and he's very religious, and she's kind of more, I guess, not necessarily more casual, but she's not as conservative.
Okay.
You know, and he's more like by the book.
Okay.
But they really care about each other and really support each other, which is kind of cool.
I'm trying to think. Lois and Lucy Lane.
Yeah.
Are siblings.
But
they never had like.
Although in Gwenda Bond's novels, they've got more of a repertoire, which I love.
Actually friends, but like in Supergirl, they like don't even talk.
Yeah.
Which, when are we gonna get Lois Lane? Please.
Asking the real questions.
I wanted to see her so badly when they were in Metropolis.
Same.
The brother dies really fast, but those like twins.
Oh, the Maximoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Guernsey has siblings that are lovely, but you don't really see them interacting because you see more Juliet and Sydney. You don't necessarily see. Is it Susan is the sister?
Yeah. I need to reread that over break. Do you have a copy?
I have the ebook.
Okay, that's fine. On your Kindle?
Yeah.
You have bought 13 different copies of that book.
In the last year alone.
That is not an exaggeration.
I tried to count once and I lost track.
Redonkulous.
Oh my god, we've been filming this for 20 minutes.
Woo! I read Shiver too.
Oh yeah. Since she has finished the Raven cycle,
I read the Raven King in one day.
It is time to introduce her to the other Stiefvater books, namely the Scorpio Races.
Yes.
And the Shiver
trilogy.
I was
literally
Wolves of Mercy
I've
Falls.
been thinking about finishing the Raven cycle since I left from Thanksgiving. Like since I went
back to school. She just left my Kindle with me and was like, I can't take it with me. I need to do my work.
Yeah, because I was halfway through Blue Lily Blue. And I had to go back to school.
Did I send you?
And I could not think of anything else for 2.5 weeks. It was all consuming.
So she finished it yesterday.
Periodically, I would text
Saturday.
Connor and be like, Connor, Gansey can't die.
And I'd just be like, yes,
and
he does.
I'd be like rolling through like scenarios, and I'd be like, okay, what if he? Has anyone not read it?
Well, I think everyone who watches this vlog has read it, but I'll put a little
I'll
put a little spoiler alert like bar.
Okay, here wait.
Spoiler alert for the Raven King.
Spoiler.
Skip ahead 10 seconds.
So sorry. If he dies, but he doesn't like stay dead, because no one stays dead.
I'm like,
I was right.
Spoiler alert.
I was right. He dies though. He dies.
Yeah.
But he doesn't stay dead. I was crying so hard. It wasn't even just like that I was crying though. Like my heart was, I could not breathe. Like I thought I was gonna throw up. I was like, every time I couldn't
texting me like
I was like trying to like turn the page. I was like, I was like shaking. I couldn't do it. It was so when you get close to the point and you're like, oh my god, like it's gonna happen now. As soon as you find out that the way to stop the demon is for someone to willingly give up their life,
done.
I'm like, oh no, like worst thing you could have told Richard Gansey III.
I'm sorry,
of
Richard
course
Campbell Gansey III is obviously going to sacrifice himself. Well, and then Henry shows up and gives him his sweater, and you're just like,
I know. I texted you as soon as that. I was like, oh no, he's wearing the sweater. Take it off. You can't wear that.
oh god.
Emotionally traumatic.
Oh, it's so good though.
I'm traumatized.
It's so good though.
I'm so traumatized.
Trees in your eyes, stars in your heart.
Oh god.
I love that line. I changed my Instagram bio back to that line today.
I changed my Instagram bio to that's all there is. Gansey, that's all there is. And we completely failed on this topic.
We'll come back to you next time with a more organized take on fictional siblings that we love, and possibly, like...
We should do one of those Christmas tag things.
Yeah, we'll do, like, a Christmas tag or something.
Okay.
For now, that's all there is.
Quite.